Why are UK tabloids so desperate for Prince Harry's comments on Queen Elizabeth's wish for Camilla to be the future Queen Consort of the UK? Now, the front page of the UK tabloids, basically the Daily Fail, is practically asking why Harry hasn't made a comment on Camilla being the future Queen Consort. And now, Prince Harry's silence is worth more than 1,000 words could ever possibly say. Because even when Prince Harry is very, very silent, UK tabloids will always find a way of bringing him up in any single conversation that they have. Now, the UK tabloids are so desperate for Harry to issue a comment on Queen Elizabeth's decision to make Camilla the Queen Consort. But why? Why? We answer this question today. Hello, my name is Brian and welcome back to Sussex Squad Family TV on YouTube. Kindly hit that like and subscribe button for daily and consistent content. Keyword daily and consistent. All day, every single day. Now, the UK tabloids, they are so desperate for Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, to issue a comment on Queen Elizabeth's decision to make Camilla the Queen Consort. But why? They even say that Prince Harry has suddenly changed her attitude to Camilla. Well, Prince Harry has never even made any single comment in light of this matter. Prince Harry lives an ocean far, far away from the UK, but yet they constantly crave his comment. Tell us anything, Prince Harry. Please, just tell us anything. Tell us what you think about this. Oh, wait, are you angry at Camilla? That's why you're silent? And that's why silence is worth 1,000 words. Now, isn't it enough for UK tabloids to have William's Kensington Palace and Clarence House both issuing a comment with Camilla calling the Queen's wishes for her to be the Queen Consort an honor? And Prince William is reportedly supportive of the decision. I mean, considering he was the son who labeled his own mother, who was chased to her death by paparazzi, it's unsurprising that William would side with the third woman in his father Prince Charles' marriage, who went from being just a mistress to the future Queen Consort. Now, when Harry blinks or issues a single statement, it becomes breaking news. It goes to show the power, the influence, and the interest that Prince Harry generates from the public in the UK tabloids. No one, not even the future King of England, Prince William, possesses the level of interest that Prince Harry generates. Case in point, Prince William traveled to Dubai to promote a sustainable world, hypocritically, I might add, lecturing others on climate change while flying a private helicopter. Listen, don't say this out loud. They will not like to hear this. The palace has clearly banned all UK tabloids from talking about this. That Prince William is flying around in a private helicopter, which he uses like his own personal private taxi in the UK. A private helicopter, while lecturing all of us on climate change. Now, the tabloids obviously won't say this. They won't like anyone mentioning this, since they have to cover for Prince William again due to the invisible contract that the heirs to the throne of England must be protected even when they allegedly have an affair with their wife's best friend. Oh, the cruelty. I mean, allegedly having an affair with your own wife's best friend? Rose Humbury? Prince William? Oh, come on. This is really, really too much. Prince William even had to call in the lawyers, basically. And they won't like to hear this. They will not like to hear this, most certainly. They won't like to hear this. But we'll keep on mentioning this, and we'll keep on reminding every single one of them why Meghan was handed over to UK tabloids for them to destroy her reputation, for them to taint her character. And to this day, they continue trying to taint Meghan, her character, her reputation, to this day. Yes, to this day. Now, Prince Harry, on the other hand, spoke with Gareth Thomas on the importance of getting tested for HIV. And guess which royal the tabloids focused on? And no, it was most certainly not the future King of England, but the King of Hearts, Prince Harry. Now, I also want to talk about why UK tabloids keep on calling Prince Harry the Golden Prince. So stick around to find out the reasons why. Today we'll have a very, very interesting podcast with you today. And even yesterday's podcast, I hope you enjoyed it as well. Now, as I continue this podcast, now, Harry was the most affected by his mother, Princess Diana's death, largely contributed by UK tabloids, the government, and even the firm, which is what the royal family is commonly referred to as if you watch The Crown. Now, as such, the tabloids feel that Prince Harry's comments towards Camilla, who has kept the Daily Mail very close as an ally of hers in exchange for good press and good PR from the tabloids, is extremely important, as the tabloids join in doing PR for Camilla. I mean, they have to follow the invisible contract they have with the royal family. The tabloids are also playing the long game, that when Camilla eventually becomes the Queen Consort of the UK, they have full access to her. Access means more stories they can make up and write for the public for purposes of clickbait. And more clickbait stories means more money for the UK tabloids. And one thing is for sure, currency is what runs UK tabloids. Currency. They want money. Why do you think they're so angry about Prince Harry's upcoming memoir? Why do you think that the people, most of them who write the so-called carnival of so-called experts or pirates with press cards, as Prince Harry famously calls them, why do you think that they are so angry that Prince Harry is coming out with a memoir this year? Why do you think they are so angry? Because some of them have been given the responsibility of writing biographies. Let's talk about Angela Levin, for instance. Angela Levin is one of the so-called carnival of so-called experts who met Harry for 5 seconds, then proceeded to write a book, a biography about Prince Harry. After meeting him for 5 seconds, then claims to know Prince Harry even more than Prince Harry knows himself. Now, this person, Angela Levin, has been granted the opportunity, the ability to write a biography on Camilla. Angela Levin regularly spews vile insults towards Prince Harry and Meghan. Yet, for insulting Harry and Meghan, she has been rewarded with the responsibility of writing a biography of Camilla. It's all very, very nice, for them. You insult Harry and Meghan, you get a biography. To write a biography, meaning that you'll be able to make money being called on UK tabloid TV to talk about Camilla. And look at this, it's the royal biographer for Camilla coming in, Angela Levin, to make comments. Someone who regularly quotes hate accounts targeting Harry and Meghan has been allowed to write a biography of Camilla. And this should tell you, why have they been rewarded? Why have they been rewarded? Why does someone who openly insults Prince Harry and Meghan get rewarded with a biography? Why? Why does this happen? Because apparently the royal family calls Prince Harry and Meghan much loved members of the royal family, but yet constantly briefs against them to UK tabloids, constantly perpetuates lies. against Prince Harry and Meghan to UK tabloids constantly, and they haven't stopped till now. And this is a bone of contention, something that makes me really, really sad. It makes me so sad of what Prince Harry and Meghan have had to endure the hands of these people. And every single day it becomes clear and much more clearer that the royal family was behind the smear campaign of Harry and Meghan, especially towards Meghan. Now, Camilla and Prince Charles organized with the UK tabloids to label Diana as someone who's basically not well in the head. They tried to paint Diana's experiences in such a bad light. In such a very, very, very bad light. And they've been doing this for a long time. And now they've repeated the same thing with Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. One thing is for sure, in what I've noticed in these constant episodes by the royal family and the UK tabloids, is that when the UK tabloids, they do PR for you, immediately the person they keep on propping up while bashing or trashing another, the person that they keep propping up, he or she has skeletons in his or her closet. Make no mistake about that. The people, the tabloids, the farm they cover up for, they have skeletons in their closet. And I'll delve deep into that as I continue. One thing is for sure in this incident that we see right now is that UK tabloids are looking after their own personal interests and after Camilla, who sold her soul to tabloids in exchange for good press, just like Prince Charles did. In doing that, they should leave Prince Harry alone in their comment pieces. I mean, Harry lives in the United States of America, in Montecito, California. But today, Harry's name was on the front page of one of the most sold papers in the UK, the Daily Mail. Once again, asking why Harry has not issued a comment on the Queen's decision or the Queen's wishes of making Camilla the future Queen consort. You would think that they would focus on the 1,000 members of the royal family they have back in the UK, but no. Prince William's words aren't enough for UK tabloids. They need Harry and Meghan's acknowledgement. They crave it. They crave their acknowledgement. They need them. They desperately need them so much. So much for calling Prince Harry and Meghan irrelevant. Because that's what tabloid called Prince Harry and Meghan, that they'll be irrelevant once they leave the royal family. Another so-called expert said that once Harry and Meghan leave the royal family, we will never ever talk about them ever again. Another one, this year, in January, while we were moving on to the new year, one of them made a wish, saying that we'll stop talking about Prince Harry and Meghan. Prince Harry goes on a work summit a few days ago, or a few weeks ago. Prince Harry goes on a work summit for Better Up. In that work summit, you can only join that work summit through signing up. Only for you to access what they're saying, for you to listen to what they've said, you can only access it through signing up. The same people proceeded to comment and trash Harry over what he said in his work summit. Some even quoting and even going to Better Up's social media site on Twitter just to quote the tweet by Better Up, talking about Prince Harry and Meghan. So much for calling Prince Harry irrelevant. So much for calling Meghan irrelevant when they can't simply shut their mouths about Prince Harry and Meghan. They can't. And they will never ever be able to. Never, no matter what, never be able to. What I'm glad, however, about is the fact that these leaks, the constant leaking towards the Sussexes, ever since Harry and Meghan left, it's subsiding. It's subsiding. And why am I saying it's subsiding? It's because these constant stories, to the point that right now, they're basically asking, where is Meghan Markle? That's a UK tabloid asking that. Where is Meghan Markle? The same UK tabloids, whenever they see Meghan, they basically call her attention seeking. You would think that they didn't get the memo when Prince Harry and Meghan sent a statement to them saying that we will not engage, we will not collaborate with any UK tabloids. We have a zero engagement policy with them. You would think they got the memo, but clearly they've never been able to get the memo, because whenever they see Meghan anywhere, whether it's reading the bench, it's a problem for them. It's a problem. A children's book is a problem for UK tabloids. Problem for them. They think Meghan and Harry are speaking to them. That's what I find actually a bit quite disturbing, really quite disturbing. I even saw one of them. I actually let me name names. I saw Piers Morgan saying that Harry and Meghan are trolling us. And then a few days prior, I saw one in Jeremy Vine's show. I think it was on Twitter, basically saying that Harry and Meghan is trolling us. The same thing. They say the same thing. Harry and Meghan live in the United States of America. Who's going to tell them? Who's going to tell them that Harry and Meghan live in Montecito, California? I mean, they keep chanting how Harry and Meghan have this $19 million house. I think they increased the price actually from $14 million to $19 million recently. Basically, that's how they operate. You would think that they would get the memo that they've been dumped by Prince Harry and Meghan, but them being dumped by Harry and Meghan has been too much for them to bear. They can't handle it. They just can't. They just can't. They want to make it difficult and impossible for Prince Harry and Meghan to even appear in public without fearing backlash. That's how the environment that they want to make for Prince Harry and Meghan. They even talked about Harry and Meghan being booed. Harry and Meghan have never ever been booed. Ever. Actually, Queen Elizabeth, when she traveled to Scotland, she was booed by the public in Scotland. We saw that in Twitter, but not a single UK tabloid, not the BBC, ever carried it up. But if it was Harry and Meghan, it would have been in the front pages of UK tabloids, plastered across everywhere. Because they want to feel like the smear campaign after 6 years now, that it's working, but clearly it's not working. It's a failed smear campaign. The smear campaign has failed, and that is the reality of the matter. They're looking for their own interests. UK tabloids are basically will always, when asked to choose between the royal family and UK tabloids, if UK tabloids are ever put in that position, make no mistake about one thing, they will choose themselves. Case in point, how they turned on the royal family immediately after Princess Diana's death. That's one example. I've already talked about this. Now, Camilla sold her soul to tabloids in exchange for good press. These people should leave Prince Harry alone. The tabloids, just leave him alone, man. I really think that you have like members of the royal family, like hundreds or thousands of them. The Queen is doing her renovation for £500 million. Go over there and ask how the renovations are going. Go take pictures over there at Buckingham Palace. Go take pictures at Clarence House. Prince William gives you pictures of his children to cover for his alleged affairs. Go ahead, take that from him. Why constantly try and leech and attach yourself to Prince Harry every single time, asking him things that have nothing to do with him? Nothing to do with him. Harry is the sixth in line to the throne. You have Prince William, who is currently the future reigning monarch. You have Prince Charles. You have Prince Charles, you have Prince William, you have Prince George. Why not focus on them? Why not focus on their opinion? The constant need to attach Harry's name onto everything, quite frankly, it just makes me sick. It really just makes me sick. And sad at the same time, really. And sad, because I just want them to leave Prince Harry and Meghan alone. I want Harry and Meghan to be able to continue their lives in peace without having to worry about being bullied. I like to see Harry and Meghan back on social media without having to worry if they'll have to close off their comment section because of bullying and abuse. I like to see them. But I understand, because of that, what the royal family has done to them and UK tabloids, Harry and Meghan said that they'll only ever come back to social media if they see that there is change. And up to now, truly, there is no change. There is none. And Prince Harry does not earn a penny of taxpayer money, nor does he live in the UK. The farm, which Camilla is now firmly a part of, that is the name the royal family is called, the nickname, the farm, and UK tabloids made sure Prince Harry and Meghan's stay in the UK is untenable through relentless bullying, harassment, and abuse, and open insults that are borderline deeply, deeply personal. I heard of a rule that a journalist will never make a story personal. Never. But in the UK, this constant bullying, let me talk about, for instance, the constant bullying of Meghan. You've seen the likes of Piers Morgan throwing in personal insults towards Meghan because a woman did not call him once. Did not call him back. Because a woman, he says, he allegedly met once, went to see a prince. In Meghan's history of dating, I've wanted to talk about this, and I was thinking about this today. In Meghan's history of dating, have you ever seen Meghan date anyone 30 years older than her? She's never done it. But yet, they label Meghan's so much bad names towards Meghan. She's never ever done that. But yet, Piers Morgan, in his delusions, constantly thinks that Meghan, recently said that Meghan had a crush on him. In Meghan's entire history of dating, she has never ever dated anyone. I've ever looked at her ex-boyfriend. I've never seen anyone that she has ever dated more than 30 years older than her. Never. So then why would the people like Piers Morgan ever think that Meghan would ever look at him? Why? Piers Morgan likes to attach himself in any single bandwagon, wherever, any story, he likes to attach himself and make himself a part of the story. That's how he operates. That's how he basically operates. He's attention seeking. That's who he is. That's how Piers Morgan, he's like seeking attention. And he attaches himself to any bandwagon, anything that's in the spotlight he likes. And he has waged a deeply personal vendetta against Meghan, that is of Sussex. And I talked about this before in a previous video. I said that Piers Morgan had developed a vindictive behavior towards Major James Hewitt in his relationship with Princess Diana. Fast forward to right now, from the moment Meghan's relationship became public, Piers Morgan has developed a fixation over Prince Harry's relationship with Meghan, that is of Sussex. Why do we live in a world whereby someone is allowed to go on national TV to harass a woman on national TV, crying that Meghan did not call me back on national TV, throwing personal insults towards that woman every single day? There are people in that panel on news TV, on the news TV sites, or the ITV or Gumo in Britain, that are mothers, that have daughters. Would you like your daughter to be harassed in the manner in which Piers Morgan harasses Meghan? You would like your daughter, whenever she comes of age, when she's 18 or 20 years old, when she meets a guy or likes someone, you'd like for that person, whoever it is, to respect the boundaries that your daughter places. Then why would these newspaper commentators or these people on national TV, the likes of Susanna Reid, stand and tolerate someone harassing a woman, saying that she never called me back? A woman has a right to decide who she wants in their lives. They have that right. And if one day I do have a daughter, I'd want someone to respect her the same way. She has a right to choose who she wants to be with, who she wants to be around, who she wants out of her life. She has that right. This constant need of saying, oh, Meghan doesn't speak to like Thomas Markle. Thomas Markle is like Jamie Spears, basically. It took $1,500 from UK tabloids to participate in this smear campaign against his own child. But yet every single day when he goes on national TV, when Good Morning Britain wants to bully Meghan for a morning segment, when they call Thomas Markle Jr., he throws in personal insults, then says, I wish I want to see Meghan again. In what world will that ever work? In what world? Someone insults you, then you insult someone, and then you expect them to call you, to bring you back into their lives, while you constantly earn money from people that abuse your daughter. How does that work? Someone you call your daughter, how does that work? Meghan's family is Archie, Harry, Doria, Prince Harry, and the Sussex family TV. Make no mistake about that, and all the Sussex fans from all across the globe. Those are her family. Now, this constant desperation for Harry to make a comment on Camilla, things that don't have nothing to do with him. Back off. Back off of Prince Harry. Back off of him. Back off of Prince Harry and back off of Meghan. Archie, Lilibet, Diana. Back off, UK tabloids. Back off. You have Partygate scandals with your Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Focus on him. Leave Prince Harry alone and Meghan alone. Hello, Sussex Squad Family TV on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed our video podcast today. Kindly like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Your support means the absolute world to us. Please like, and subscribe. Help us grow our family on YouTube. Stay tuned for our next video.